Should you buy the new Monster of the World, the board game by Steamforged Games? Well, the answer is it kind of depends. It depends on your game group, type of games that you like, and how much time you have to play. But stay on till the end, and I will ask some simple questions to help you find out if this is a game for you, and if it is, what our recommendation is of what to buy for the game. I'm Klaus, and before we get to the questions to help you decide whether or not to buy, we just have to go over some simple information about the game to better help you answer the questions. So first off, the game is a boss battler. It is for 1 to 4 players, age 14 up, and the game takes 60 to 90 minutes. The game can be played in 2 different ways. It can be played as a campaign game, where you take multiple sessions going out to hunt monsters, gather materials, craft better gear, and hunt even better and bigger monsters. The other way you can play is one of arena battles, where you just get a predefined set of equipment and go battle that monster. If we go into the campaign mode, there is actually 2 different phases compared to the arena mode. So in campaign mode, you first go out on an adventure, or actually trying to track down the monster. And this part of the game is a choice-driven adventure, just like the old Swords and Sorcery books, where you read a paragraph for the group, and as a group you decide one of multiple outcomes, and at some point when you have gone through the adventure, you will track down the monster. Then for the second part, which is the same as arena, is the hunting phase. This is where you get the miniatures on the table, get your cards for your weapon, your damage deck, everything to the table, and start battling that monster, which is card-driven, position-based miniature combination hybrid game, which is actually really cool. But now for the questions to help you decide. First off, if you're looking for a children's game or young kids, this is not the game. Not to say that they have to be 14, which is the recommendation, but I think it is at least for teenagers and up. Also, if you're more than 4 players in your group, this is definitely not the game for you, as this is 1 to 4 players. If you are a solo player, consider whether or not you can live by actually playing 2 hunters at the same time, or if you're ready to face the challenge of playing true solo. If you're not into either of these, this is not the game for you. So for the next question, find out whether or not your gaming group is into boss battler games. Maybe you already tried something like Town Tussle, Kingdom Death of Monsters, etc. And if you're into campaign game, this might be another good addition to your game collection. But if you tried it and people is not into the whole boss battling thing, this is definitely not the game for you, as that is the main part of the game, whether you're playing campaign mode or one of arena matches. Next, think about whether or not your gaming group is into the whole campaign game thing, because I really think that this game shines the most as a campaign game where you have multiple sessions going out hunting different monsters, going back to HQ with the materials that you gathered and that you carve from the defeated monster, and forge better and improved armor and equipment to go fight the next monster. If you already tried campaign games and it wasn't for your group, or if your group is not invested in playing this game over multiple sessions, then this game might not be the right for you, unless you're okay with playing as one of arena modes, even though you will be missing out of over half of what the game has to offer you. The other thing about adventure mode is, or campaign mode, is that you have to do this first phase, which is the quest/adventure phase, where you go out and gather materials that you need to forge new weapons and armor, combined with what you get for defeating the monster. Would your group be willing to go through these multiple choice adventures, reading out a phrase and then making a choice, just like the city events in Gloomhaven? If you don't think a group will enjoy this, or they can't focus about this not long but still a decent amount of time going through this adventure, then this game might not be for you. So that's the end of the questions. And if you haven't come to a conclusion that this is not a game for you and your gaming group, then congratulations, this might be a good game for you to pick up, and we would definitely recommend you to buy it. But then comes the question, what should you buy? So first of all, you need a core game. At the moment we have 2 core games, the Ancient Forest, the Wildspire Waste. They contain the same components, the same number of hunters, and the same number of monsters. The only difference is the hunter weapons and the monsters that you actually get in the pack, so just choose the one you think looks the coolest. After that, there is a small consideration. You can definitely just get a lot of mileage out of the core game, but if you think you're gonna play this a lot as an arena game, go get the Hunter's Arsenal that gives you additional 6 hunters with new weapons. Or if you're gonna really invest into the campaign mode, probably pick up some of the monster expansions like one of the Elder Dragons to Ostra or the Gigante. We hope you enjoyed the video and found the content helpful, and if you did, please consider giving us a like and subscribe to the channel. It is highly appreciated. But that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.